Hello, my name is Doug Turner, and I invite you to join me in launching a national movement that will require a level of courage, sacrifice, and commitment that we often associate with the battlefield. Because right now we're involved in the greatest battle of ideas since the Civil War. Are we a nation based on law or a nation based on human will? Are we a nation of liberty or a nation of equality? A nation with a big state or a nation of big people? A Judeo-Christian nation or a secular nation? A nation that thinks in terms of good and evil, or a nation that thinks in terms of race, gender, and class? We're in a crisis. We could lose this country. We're arguing over very fundamental questions. The first question in philosophy is, what is the good? How shall we live? What makes for a good society and good governance? This depends on getting the religion and the politics right. If the politics deny the essence of human nature, then everything that was possible is now unachievable. There is a war against Judeo-Christian principles, which is the basis of Americanism. The left is winning, and civilization is losing. Totalitarianism is in the left's DNA. They seek to control everything, from school lunches to the definition of marriage. They seek to empower government at the expense of the individual. The biggest threat to America is leftism. They're invested in big government, but big government does not exist for the people. It exists for big government, and centralized government is the enemy of liberty. The only hope for America is the return to its core ideas and principles. Our intention is to launch a local organization that can be replicated in every city in the country. The name of this organization is Founding Vision, and it has two key objectives. Number one is teaching and advancing the ideals of Americanism, which are in part found on every American coin. In God we trust, liberty, and e pluribus unum, and understanding the Judeo-Christian principles that undergird them. Due to its Judeo-Christian heritage, America celebrates the dignity of the individual more than any other country in history. Freedom cannot be sustained without virtue, and virtue cannot be sustained without religion. The second objective is to launch a variety of marketing initiatives, from street rallies to traditional advertising, on volatile subjects like homosexual marriage, abortion, Israel, and religious liberty. This will help to increase exposure and visibility while helping to inform and rally people out of their indifference. Content for our courses will come from leading conservative institutions and thought leaders, Hillsdale College to the Heritage Foundation, Dennis Prager to Mark Levin. We intend to create a local, active, and committed team to carry these ideas into schools, churches, civil organizations, businesses, and most importantly, into the hearts and minds of our friends and family members. Often, it's as easy as scheduling a date at your church, turning on the computer, and showing a video from the greatest minds on the greatest ideas in history. We're ultimately in the education business, equipping citizens to transmit the greatest ideas in human history. It's exciting, it's meaningful, and it's desperately needed. Freedom is not an abstraction, it's tangible. It affects our happiness and our ability to flourish. Every principle we hold dear is under assault by the left. We're losing the battle, and with it, our ability to flourish as individuals and as a nation. Abraham Lincoln said, "America is the last best hope of earth." The freedom of mankind depends on what we do right here and right now. Please help us. Thank you.